So take me back. You said that you bankrolled Anita Baker's first record.
Mm-hmm.
So how did, because, you know, obviously in your position, you have a lot of money that you need to put places and you need to.
Yeah, I was looking for
legitimate businesses.
Things to get me out of the dope game.
Of course.
I didn't want to be in the dope game.
So how does this Anita Baker story happen? I mean, obviously you told us you linked with, you just said his name, I'm sorry.
Otis Smith.
Otis Smith.
When I was in high school, and another mistake I made, not being young, you know, not really understanding business at the time, I was a tennis player.
Okay.
Otis Smith had a son that he wanted to be a professional tennis player. His son was about 3 years younger than me. So Otis would come pick me up from high school, would pay me $20 for me. And at that time, that was a lot of money.
Yeah, $20 back then. I mean, $20 in the 90s was lit.
Would buy me tennis shoes, would buy me rackets to go and play with his son. I played with his son just about every day.
Wow.
After school. I would finish at the tennis team, do my little tennis practice at the school, and then he would pick me up. We'd go to Beverly Hills, Hollywood. It was another place where Kennedy got killed at. It used to be a tennis club, a really nice tennis club. He was a few tennis clubs. He was the only black that went there. Right. Nobody else. LA Tennis Club in Hollywood, he was the only member for the longest. There was no other black member beside Otis Smith in that club. So he would take me to those places and I would play with his son. You know, hour and 20 minutes, whatever time it took us to play a couple sets. So I grew up, though. After I was 16, 17, I think 17, 18, I stopped playing with him. I dropped out of high school and went back to the streets. So we hadn't saw each other for years. And all this is in my book. If you get a chance to read my book. Yeah, your
book's been out for a while, too.
It's been out about 5 years.
Yeah, it's been out for a minute.
But they still don't nobody know about it.
Yeah.
It's still kind of like unknown. You know,
can still buy it on Amazon, books. I'm sure.
Don't go to Amazon and get it,
Don't
please.
go.
No.
Where should they go?
Go to Freeway Rick Ross and get my book.
Buy the book there.
That way you can get it autographed.
You get it autographed and you get to keep all the money. You don't got to give Amazon their cut.
Yeah, I don't want to give Jeff Bezos nothing.
He's got enough.
I'm hating on Jeff.
Yeah, for sure. Rich motherfuckers go to space.
So I loved Otis. Let me say that there.
Yeah.
So one day I'm just like chilling out right here in Santa Monica. It was a professional tennis tournament going on. And I ain't seen Otis in 5-6 years. You know, I got hair on my face now. I'm a grown man.
Getting money.
I ain't 16 no more. I got about $2-3 million cash. And I'm at the tennis court. I'm by myself. You know, no homies don't want to go to no tennis match. And I'm just kicked back on the bench and got my hand, got my cell phone, and, you know, just relaxing. This is a relaxed day. And then I look up, there was little Otis. Now he's like 6'3" and hitting
his
the ball.
son.
His son.
Yeah.
Hitting the ball a ton. And he's playing against the number one guy from Stanford. Big guy, looks like a linebacker, and they start arguing. And then the guy from Stanford, the whole team is backing him. Otis, he's playing at UCLA, the only black guy on the team.
Right.
Nobody backing him. He's by himself. I said, man, I better get some help. So I got on the phone, I called all the guys. I was like, man, some white boys finna jump on me out here in Santa Monica. I'm at boo, boo, boo. You know, they was in LA. We in Santa Monica, they was there in like 5 minutes. I heard motorcycles, tires screeching, and
that's a hell of a time to get that far.
As soon as they come, the kid who little Otis is arguing with hit the daddy in the eye. Bam. And then my guys is coming over the fence. I see them coming over the fence, and they looking at me like, "You do that?" And they don't even know Otis, but they just know it's a black guy and a white guy fighting. Right. So, and then I just gave them the nod, and they wouldn't handle their business. So when they broke it all, I went and broke it all up. I didn't want none of my guys going to jail.
So that relationship kept...
It started all over again.
It started all over again.
That day. So Otis don't even know that I did that for him.
Right.
Like, he don't know what happened. He just know, man, damn, somebody saved my life. Because he was finna get massacred.
I can imagine.
So then the tennis coach, my high school tennis coach comes up. He's the one that introduced me to Otis. Because he knew I needed money in high school. So they started talking, and I'm just standing back to the side listening, you know. Glad to see my old coach again, you know. Because my coach was nice to me. You know, he helped me out a lot in life. So Otis started telling him about the music business, because I never knew. I just knew Otis drove a brand new Rolls Royce convertible, you know, in the 70s. Like,
right.
I don't know what you do. You know, I don't even care what you do.
Right.
Just keep giving me them 20s. So he was talking to Coach Smith about the music business, and he was like, man, Rick is the one that you should be talking to. He got more money than Sin. And Otis looked at me, and he was trying to figure out, did he know me? He's like, Little Rick, man. He's like, Little Rick. And he was like, yeah. So then I came over, we shook hands, and he's like, man, it's been a long time. I'm going to take you out for dinner. And then the coach said, he probably want to save your life out here. So the relationship started. The next day he took me up to his office, showed me all the plaques, Johnny Taylor.
Right.
He found Rick James, his list, he was just decorated. So I was already dipping in hip hop right then. Mm-hmm. I was messing with some local rappers here, and I had some rappers from Chicago I'd already sent for that eventually signed with Russell Simmons.
What was their names?
6 Pack or something like that there. They didn't get big.
Right, okay.
They got a little mediocre.
Yeah.
Local celebrities. Yeah. So Otis started talking to me about this girl that he was going to produce. And he needed the money to produce her. He didn't even have the money to send for her. I gave him the money to send her ticket from Detroit to come out here. And we got her apartment up in Hollywood Hills, and just started from there.
Anita Baker.
I never got into the business though. I just gave him the money. Here's the money. So
did you get a return on your investment?
No. She jumped the label.
Okay.
She jumped the label, went to I forgot the name of the label. I paid for the attorney to sue her.
Oh wow.